Hello, friends. Today we are going to discuss emotional regulation in children with autism. Emotions drive our actions, thoughts, behavior, arousal. But there is a skill associated with emotions emotional regulation, something that children with autism struggle with. The reason is their sensory needs are different from ours. They might seek some senses and avoid others, and because of this change in the sensory needs, their arousal level also changes. So, if a child has high arousal, they might be observed to have sensitivity to light, sounds, touch, pressure. They might be picky eaters, be afraid of heights, or even getting down the bed. On the other end, if the arousal level is low, the child might be observed to run, jump, involve in risky play, sniffing objects, producing sounds with their mouth. These sensory stimuli might affect them differently as they might seek some and avoid some others. And because they do not perceive the world as we do, they may struggle with emotional regulation, something known as emotional dysregulation. Imagine a child with autism in a crowded lunch area. What things may lead to emotional dysregulation? The smells of different kinds of food, the chaos of children walking, running, brushing against each other. Imagine a child having tactile sensitivity. Continuous talk around them, the sounds of cutlery, lunch boxes opening, lack of organization. They might need a while to get adjusted to all this sensory experience. Do they get that time? No. Do they get the time to adjust to this sensory experience? No. To cope with this social dynamics? No. As a result, it may lead to meltdown when the child has to get ready for school, or they might simply try to avoid and keep to themselves. They might have tried initially to adjust to all of this or cope with the social situation, but they get afraid of social rejection, and as a result, emotional dysregulation results and they are perceived as non-social. Due to this overwhelming experience of school, children may try to cope themselves by finding their own emotional support, by clinging to the parents, a particular teacher, a particular classmate, wanting to sit in the same seat every time and do not want their classroom to change ever. They might want to carry a favorite toy or a favorite object to school every day. They might be found singing or making sounds in the class for their emotional regulation. And now, the steps that will help these children to develop emotional regulation. Step 1. Try to identify the signs that an emotional dysregulation behavior is about to come. Their muscles might become tense. Their breathing pattern might change, or their facial expressions tell you something is overwhelming them. Step 2. Use of co-regulation. How do you react to your child's meltdowns, or what can be defined as tantrums sometimes? Stressed, upset, frustrated, even angry sometimes. The more calm you are and model this behavior in front of a child, the more likely the chances it will result in emotional regulation. How? Identify the signs that we talked about before and then try to give them a quiet place. Maybe remove them from those surroundings. Offer them some water to drink and use very soft and calm voice with minimal instructions so that they don't feel overwhelmed. If you model the behavior with them, it is going to help them in controlling their meltdowns, but do try to practice this out of context also, as in on a general basis, so that they can generalize it when they're about to have a meltdown. What techniques can be used to facilitate emotional regulation in children? First, very basic one, hugging and assuring your child that everything will be okay in a calm voice will work as long as we keep our calm as parents with our children. Secondly, use of emotional cue cards. Start with three very basic emotions: happy, sad, and mad. Try to make expressions of these emotions in front of the mirror with your child, and later on you can expand on these emotions. Try to use very basic, simple language. How to do that? Try to use more positive language and short sentences like, drink some water, come to me, let me hug you, rather than using questions and negative remarks. Why are you doing this? This is wrong. Will you please stop this? The more you use positive language, the more it becomes the key to emotional control in your child. And finally, you can try to use calming sequences with the child. These could be some physical movements that you practice with the child, like drink some water, rub your hands together, place them on your eyes, squeeze your hands together or squeeze my hands, lie down. Also, you can use a breathing sequence here. Smell the flower, blow the candle. Smell the flower, blow the candle, which is related to sensory needs in the child. A very important note here. Let's try to practice this with the child for them to know no matter what, we are always there for them. Let me know if this video was informative for you. Please like the video, add any queries or comments below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos related to child development and autism awareness. Ring the bell icon for notifications whenever my videos are out, and we'll meet again soon.